Hello again, it's Dan, and I'm here today to make another video. And the subject matter of today's video is going to be ultralight backpacking pillows. And I'm making another one of these videos because I got some new pillows that I've been using, and I like them better than the old pillows I was using. And if you want to see my original pillow, ultralight pillow backpacking video, when I feature the Nemo Fillo Elite and the Therm-a-rest Trekker stuffed pillow, I'll put that link down below in the little description thing. But today, I'm going to focus on the Summit Aeros Premium regular size, okay? And then this one I got off of Etsy by this company called Riveted Oak Designs. And I'm not sure if it's available for sale right now, but it's also a good example of an even smaller stuffed sack pillow than this one. As you can see, one is significantly smaller than the other. So that's going to be today's video, and we're going to get to it. First off, I just want to discuss why I decided to get another pillow, and the reason was that I felt that my previous air-filled blow-up pillow wasn't thick enough. It didn't have enough thickness. And if you compare these two, you can kind of see how the S2S Summit is a little bit thicker than the Nemo, and I did a little walk-around video here that I'm showing now that sort of shows the difference in thickness and also the surface area. The S2S Summit is a little bit smaller in surface area, but I feel like the usable size is about the same because this Nemo Fillo has these sort of ends here that are kind of useless, and this thing is pretty useful on its entire top surface. And so I decided to get this because I wanted something just a tad thicker. As you look at the specs, this Nemo Fillo Elite is about 3 inches thick, and I think the S2S Summit says it's 4.5 inches thick. It's also a little bit lighter. This is 74 grams, and this Nemo Fillo Elite is about 80 grams. So just a little bit lighter. And then it also has this sort of soft covering and surface, and I like that in my pillows because if you just sleep on just like the nylon polyester surface instead of sort of a softer fabric surface, in my opinion, it's a lot less comfortable and there's no breathability, so you get like that stickiness on your head, and you don't want stickiness. So I generally find this sort of soft covering to be a little bit more comfortable, and that's the reason I decided to get this one, because it's got that soft covering all around, and then it's also got a touch more thickness. And so do I find the S2S Summit Aeros Premium to be more comfortable than the previous blow-up pillow that I've been using? And I have to say, maybe just a tad. I do find these blow-up pillows to be kind of just not comfortable overall, because the air just creates these sort of pressure points on my ear, and it kind of hurts after a couple hours, and I gotta turn over and flip sides and all that to relieve the pressure. So these air pillows are never going to be as comfortable as a pillow stuffed with like your down jacket and such, but I find it slightly more comfortable. I find the Aeros Premium slightly more comfortable than the Nemo Fillo Elite because it's got that extra thickness. And then if I want a little less thickness, you can let out a little bit of air with the nozzle here. You just push it, let out a little bit of air. It's a little bit softer, a little bit bouncier, but I can still have more thickness. And if I let out any air in this Nemo Fillo Elite, it loses that thickness, and so it just doesn't have enough thickness for me to be comfortable when I'm sleeping on my side. Because I guess my shoulders, I don't know, are they bigger than average? I don't know. I'm not trying to like show off my guns here or anything, but I guess my shoulders are kind of got a little too much height in them, and if I sleep on my side, like I need a little bit more height propping me up as opposed to sleeping on my back. So if I'm side sleeping, I'm gonna find the little extra bit of thickness on this Aeros Premium to do the job for me. So I would say at this point, I prefer the S2S Summit Aeros Premium over the Nemo Fillo Elite because that little bit of extra thickness and adjustability in the height. Next, let's discuss these current stuffed sack pillows I have. And my original one I have is this Therm-a-rest Trekker pillowcase here. This weighs about 60 grams And then this Riveted Oak Designs stuffed sack pillow weighs 46 grams. That's the lightest pillow I have at the moment. And originally I had this Trekker pillow, okay? And if I have enough clothes, like it takes a lot of clothes to fill up a pillow of this size. It's pretty big. It's a pretty big pillow. But I was kind of like, okay, I need a smaller stuffed sack pillow for the warmer months when I just don't really have enough clothes to fill up the bigger stuffed sack pillow. So I got this Riveted Oak Designs off Etsy. It was only like $17 or whatever when I got it. And that's cheaper than a lot of other stuffed sack pillows out there. It's a little bit heavier at 46 grams or 1.6 ounces. There's ones that will go for an ounce or even lighter you can get around. But this fit the bill for me. Soft surface, and it's got these little tabs that you can put some shock cord on to make it stay around your pad. And the question is, does this smaller stuffed sack pillow, which if you can see how it's significantly smaller both in overall size and in thickness, you could fit more stuff in here. I did another walk around video so you can get a better view of what it's like to see the differences in size. And you can just see how different they are in size. The Riveted Oak ones, is it enough like size for me to actually sleep on? Does it have enough thickness after you compress it and put something in here? And I have to say, after using it, it's kind of hard for me to get enough stuff in here and still maintain enough softness for me to be comfortable. So in terms of comfort, yeah, this Therm-a-rest Trekker is definitely more comfortable to use if you have enough clothes to stuff in here. But I'm going to demonstrate, like, so if it's the summer or the spring or fall and the temperatures aren't going to be that cold, like above 40, 45, 50 degrees, I'm not going to have that many clothes to keep me warm. And so in this smaller stuffed sack pillow, I just have an ultralight down jacket here, and then I have like a long sleeve shirt. And that's pretty much everything I can fit in there because I'm not going to have too many extra clothes to actually fit in there. Maybe my rain gear, but rain gear is just, it's not, well, here's some rain gear. It's not very soft. And it's not very comfortable to actually put anywhere and sleep on. So I don't recommend stuffing your stuffed sack pillow with rain gear. And plus, it's kind of dirty because it might have dirt and stuff on it. So I'm not a huge fan of putting rain gear in the stuffed sack pillow. But as you can see, I just have these two items. And it really isn't much to fill up, to fill this up. And you can use fleeces too as well. But even if you put a fleece in there, it's really like, it's kind of empty, right? It's not enough thickness to really provide me enough loft. So that's the downside of these stuffed sack pillows. And then it's so small that, like, it's actually kind of not that comfortable. So it almost pushes the limit of how small a stuffed sack pillow can be. And for me, I generally don't find it big enough or thick enough. Now, this Therm-a-rest one, I've got a pretty thick down jacket in here. This down jacket's over 13 ounces. And then I have another fleece here. And this fleece is 11 ounces, so there's enough loft in there to fill up this larger pillow, but that's only going to be like useful if temperatures are below freezing. So I would only use this if I'm car camping or if I'm going on a cold weather backpacking trip. So most of the time, this Riveted Oak Designs stuffed sack pillow is going to be more appropriate. Problem is, I find it pretty hard to be comfortable. So in the warmer weather, I just end up bringing the air pillows. And I'm reaching for, I hate that term, it's so overused. I am taking with me the Summit Aeros Premium more often than the Fillo Elite if I'm going to use an inflatable pillow. It's not as comfortable to me as a well-stuffed stuffed sack pillow, but when I have a lighter weight and I've got more room in my pack, I treat myself and bring this air pillow. I would bring the stuffed sack pillow, but the problem is I just don't have enough stuff to adequately fit in these stuffed sack pillows and still be comfortable in the warmer weather. All right, folks, thanks for watching. I just wanted to do a quick overview of some of my recent pillow acquisitions and maybe give people a better idea of what it's like to use the Summit Aeros and a smaller stuffed sack pillow. You might be able to get this one on Etsy. It's Riveted Oak Designs. I'm not sure if it's for sale right now because they kind of go in and out with inventory and making stuff. So maybe you can get it, maybe you can't. But I hope maybe this helped people with learning about ultralight backpacking pillows and making a decision and all that. So thanks for watching. I'll see you later.